Hi, I welcome you to this video. Okay, so this video is all about the best app used for graphics design. I'm going to be running you through the features of that best app, which is the Pixel Lab app. This is the best app for your graphic design as long as I'm concerned for this year, for this time that you're watching it. Okay, for this year, this is 2022, and that app is the Pixel Lab app. Okay, it works like magic if you know what to do. I'm going to be running you through the features of this app and also the features of the other apps that you need while doing your graphic design. These apps help you, like the Photo Room app and the Pinterest app. But first of all, let's hop into this. This is a very beautiful app. As you can see, I already have something I designed on it. Do not be afraid. This app is very easy to manipulate and design. Okay, so what are the features? As you can see, we have this layer right here. We have this layer right here where I am placing my red ink. We have this layer right here. This is your workspace, and we have this layer right here. All of them contains unique features. So let's talk about them, starting from the last layer. When you look at this last layer, if you click on the one already highlighted, you will discover some settings come up. You click on A, the icon that is represented with A, you see another setting come up. You click on this, another setting, you click on this, another setting, and you click on it, another setting. So we go from it one by one. Now this one, the first one, will bring up settings like your default setting, or let me say it kind of gives you background on your design. It already have some designed text on it in case you want a curved text. I don't want to open it right now because this one will go. Okay, so number one is your project that it brings out. This project is where all your saved projects are. As you can see, if I click on any one now, it will come up. This is the last one that you are seeing right there. It's already saved. Okay, these are the ones I've done before, all this. So this is where you get your projects. You can just, any of the projects that you want to work on, you can just click on it and start working on it. And this is the default. I don't want to click it because if I click it, this whole thing will go. Okay, this is thin, this is thin. These are talking about already designed fonts for you. Okay, as you can see, we'll get back to them very soon. Okay, so let's move to the A. This is talking about, this is basically the settings for your test. The settings for your test. First of all, the styles. If you highlight any text and go to the styles and you say browse, you click on browse, remember to click, you just tap with the tip of your finger. Okay, when you tap, you see styles. Okay, you see default, the one that came with this app, and then you see my styles, the ones that you have saved. Okay, I've saved these two already, and I plan to save more because I might be using many styles. So the default, if I click on any of them, the text I highlighted is going to turn to that style. So it's a way of simply, instead of going to your font style to start choosing, if you already have a saved style, you can just go there and click it. Is a faster way of getting your style achieved. Okay, so I want to show you another feature right now. Look at this feature that I'm shading red again. I go back, look at it again. Okay, it's called the undo feature. Now in Pixel Lab, we do not have redo, we only have undo. That means this particular highlighted text you're seeing, if I undo, it goes back to the former one that was here, the former style that was here. I cannot go back to that one I just did again. That is redo. Okay, so you have to be careful with this app. Okay, one of my hacks, okay, the way I hack keeping something I don't want to lose because I cannot redo it, is maybe just like I've done that one. Instead of losing it, I just copy it. I duplicate it, which I'll teach you how to do. I duplicate it. Okay. No, duplicating it doesn't solve the problem. Okay, if you duplicate. Okay, fine. You duplicate it. Let's go back. You first of all duplicate it before you use the styles. Okay. Then you use the styles. Then you keep it somewhere because you want to make use of it later on. So I undo that. I don't need it myself. I can always go back. I'm just trying to teach you the features. So the next feature that this test comes with, sorry. Now, remember, the features will come up when you click on test. The feature of this one right now will come up when you click on test, else it will just open quotes for you. Okay, any quotes you click would open for you. This is it. Delete. So I click on this test and I have my delete button. Here, and that's for deleting anything that you want to delete, anything at all, any text at all. Once you click on it and click on delete, it's gone. Like I say, you can always undo. Then you have the copy. The copy it has already done what I expected it to do, which is it duplicates. Okay, though, if I click on this, like it's already highlighted, I copy again. I click on copy, it duplicates. So let me undo that. Okay, come back again. So this one says to front and this one says to back. If I want this thing to go through the back, okay, to go to the back, what will I use now? Okay, let me use this because I don't want to spoil this. Let me use this I want this stuff. I want this text to come to the front of this very image. All I need to do is to highlight the text, and then I come here and say to front, as you can see. Okay, I want this one to come to the front. I highlight it. I say to front. Okay, let me delete that. Now back with text. So we have to front to back. Position is used to move the object. As you can see, if I click down, it's going down. If I click up, it's going up. If I click sideways, it's going sideways. It helps you to move your objects. I want to be fast. Relative position moves it middle, right, left, center. That's just how it moves it. Then the size increases, as you can see, is increasing or decreases it. Okay. Instead of pulling it, like whenever you pull a text this way, if you pull a text from here, it increases. If you pull it from this very this dot that I'm choosing, I'm shading red now. Anywhere you see it on any image or text, that is where you pull from. Okay, this one, this will pull it and make it bigger, but you can just come to size and do what you want on it. Okay, so we go to padding. As you can see, left padding, it makes the stuff go left or right or center. Okay, this is center, this is this, as you can see, this is this. So you just work on it yourself and see what how it helps you. So the color, it changes the color. Anyone you click, it will go back to the color. That is where I change that color to to white. See, red, blue. Then we have gradient color. Here, you will need to do this on your own. I've already programmed some of my gradients, two colors at once and all that. I undo because I want it to be white. Texture. Some of you understand what is texture. If I want it to look like gold, I may have a gold in my gallery. I'll just click here and I would click on a particular picture that I have and look at what I'm doing. I want it to look like this, texture like this. And when I click OK, I scale it to whatever I want and it gives me the texture. But I'm undoing because I don't need it for now. You might need it in one of your graphic design purposes. Opacity. I love this one. Like, watch me right now. You see all of this was designed right here and it was achieved through opacity. Okay, let me show you. If I click on any of them and I click on opacity, you can see it has 9% opacity. I bring it up. You see how it was 100%. So I take it back to my 9%. Okay, so that is the opacity. It makes something less transparent or more or just thick. Okay, so we have color filters where you filter color. This is my picture. If I click on color filters now, see, as my picture is being filtered, the saturation, it saturates it more. Brightness, the picture became so bright or dark. Contrast, as you can see. So I undo. I want it to be black. I'm just trying to tell you, you might need this. You might need it for a particular purpose while you're doing your own. Then we have stroke. I used stroke to this particular Harmony Online Graphics School. I used stroke to achieve a lot here. Because the font I used was kind of a very thin font, so I stroked it with the same color so that it can give me what I want. So I click on stroke so that you understand what I mean right now. Stroke, and you can change the color of the stroke. As you can see, the stroke is the outline. As you can see, I'm changing the outline. So I undo. As you already know the particular button for undo. You just click on it. Now let me click on my picture and I click on stroke. You see what I mean by outline. Oh my God, did you see that? Did you see that? Now you remember, or if you can recall, there are some pictures that you have seen that you see something like this thing, depending on the thickness of it. Okay, so you know what you want. I didn't want to make my own picture like that, so I didn't stroke it. So now you understand what stroke does. Eraser, we are coming to that when we are going to be working. Mask, you are going to that when you're going to be working. Some of these features you have to know it by yourself. Rotate. Look at what this is going to do. It's rotating my stuff. It's rotating it. So I'll go back to the way it was. All right, so we have the 3D rotate. Watch. 3D rotate. Watch. Are you seeing what it's doing to my picture? Depending on what you want to achieve, please undo. Are you seeing it? This is a very wonderful app. It flips your picture if you want it this way, if you want it this way. Very wonderful app. Okay, I prefer my picture this way. Good. So sorry, let me 3D rotate. So 3D shape. Now this, what I just highlighted, is in 3D. Okay, it was not even in 3D. I can make it 3D. Okay, 3D shape is, I don't know if you know what we have, it like a 3D logo and 3D and 2D logo. Don't worry, as you follow me, you understand more about this. 3D makes something thicker. Okay, what will happen is that I will show you pictures of 3D logos and I will tell you that this was what was used to achieve it. Okay, so you understand it, because I can't make 3D logo right here now. There's no time for that. Perspective. Some of these things I don't need right now. Some of these things you're going to be finding it out. The truth is that I have not even known all about this pixel lab. It's so vast. The more you use it, the more you realize what it is. Okay, shadow. Of course, shadow was used here. As you can see, that black thing right there. Shadow. Okay, it was not used. Okay, I know what is happening there. Shadow was used here. Shadow helps to make your writing, it makes, if it's an image, it makes it pop up. If it's a writing, it makes it more legible, especially when you are writing on a background that is as light as the color that you're using. For example, I use shadow right here. As you can see, if I remove the shadow, you see what happens. I on the shadow again, you see it makes it comes up. Now I will teach you more about the shadows while we are working on our project. Okay, so we have emboss. Look at what emboss is going to do to this. Emboss was used right here. Please be looking at the text I'm highlighting. If I highlight it, this 4 angle is going to come out. This is going to come out. Anyone I highlight. So this one highlighted now, there was emboss on it. There was emboss on it before it was merged. That is not showing emboss, but there was emboss before it was merged. Okay, so what emboss does to it is something like this. You can see what the emboss is doing to it. So there was emboss on it. Okay, don't worry, anyone you don't understand, you understand it more the more you keep working with the app. Then we go over to this very sign. Remember, we are on the last palette. This very sign is for images. It's not for text. It's for editing images. So it brings out all the tools that you need for editing images. And the tools for editing images and the tools for editing your text are almost the same. Do you understand? They're almost the same. If you click on an image, okay, if you click on a text, you have to undo. If you click on text now and you say, it's not going to show you anything about text until you click on A. Same thing when you click on image while you are on text. It's not going to show you anything about image until you click on this icon. Okay, so A. This is it for your images. Excuse me. Now, when you have not clicked on any image, like if you click on text and you are right here, it will help you come to your shapes. It will help you see your shapes. As you can see, I hope you're seeing where I clicked. Okay, let me go back right now. Undo. If I click on this and I did not select any image, when I click on this, let me tell you what I clicked on. If I click on this and no image was selected on my workspace, like this image, as you can see, if I click on any image, those other settings will go. But if I click on just text, you see another setting is going to come up. So those settings are to help you import image, draw something else, do your bezier, import arrows or your stickers. Okay, so I like using these shapes. Once you click on it and you click on this arrow here, it will bring up different shapes as I'm doing now. See your shapes. You might be it might be coming in handy. Of course, I use a lot of shapes. I use a lot of shapes while doing my graphic design. Okay, undo. So you go to draw. It will show you your pen size for drawing anything that you want to draw. Okay, smoothness of it while you're drawing, dash line. You have to make use of all these tools yourself to understand it. Okay, so we have imports. It will just go to your gallery. Let's import this right now. It has imported this for me. So you see, that is how to import something direct. There are many ways to import something direct or so I delete it. Remember I said that this comes up, the whole of this, the whole of this comes up when you do not click any image and then you click, but you didn't click on any image, but you clicked on this particular, that is this. But when you click on image, another setting already comes up. Don't worry, you understand it. You understand it. So this is for background editing. This is for changing the color of your background. This is for making your background transparent. Okay, this is for changing the size of your background, the image size. This is for cropping your background like this. I want to crop my background to this. Okay, God forbid let my background remain the way it is. Okay, that is it. So please come back to where you were. Now this is for getting another image. You know, sometimes you can use another image for your background if you want. Sometimes for going to your gallery for your background image. This is using camera for your background image. Then what is this one? This is also for designing your background. If you want to give your background some stripes, can you see that? You can reduce the number of stripes. You can reduce the opacity of the stripes, and you can use repeat, make it smaller and smaller. Do you see that? So I don't want that, so I reduce it. So you work on it, make it brighter. That's for your background. So basically I'm teaching you the features. Now let's go to the ones at the upper part. These ones. Okay, these ones. What does this one do? What does this one do? This one just goes straight to some of these ones that we have right here, like the shapes that I show you. Okay, cancel. This one is used for saving this project. This project was saved using this. If I say save as project, I have to name it the project. If I name the project, I say okay. So cancel. This is for downloading the whole picture, and like this picture, before I sent it to you, already you have it. I sent it to you in the group. Okay, so if you want to save it to your gallery to be able to send it out, this is where you save. You just click on save and it saves. Okay, so this is where your quotes are. This is where your quotes are. I click on it, a quote comes up. This is where you have a lot of options. Okay, you have a lot of options here. Tutorials. You go, it will take you to YouTube to teach you about the Pixel app. Then export image, same thing as saving. One of the things I like using from this part is the image size. Okay, so there's nothing much here. That is the most thing about your Pixel app. Do not worry if you don't get it when we are teaching how to design flyer. The flyer that I designed that we are going to use, you understand. I'm just making you know the features so that you know what I'm doing. There's a feature I did not show you. Man, this is a feature I use a lot. This feature. Oh my god, let me show you what this feature does. This feature is used to lock, unlock, merge pictures or text. If I want to lock this text now, I click on it, see the text right here, and I click on the key, it locks. If I want to make it invisible, I click on this. As you can see, it has disappeared. So you see, you can't see the text anymore, it has disappeared. Now I click on it back again, and I click on the I button, it appears, but then it's locked. I can't even highlight it. What being locked helps you to achieve is that it can't move. Sometimes when you're trying to do other things, another one moves, so you can lock up some of your works or what you have already done so that it doesn't move or shake. I like that a lot. You can also delete from there, or you can have other things you want to do from there. You can duplicate from there. It's a very beautiful app. Now, to most of what I do, okay, like when I want to use the eraser app and I want to merge two objects before I erase, I will go to this place and I will lock the two things that I want to, merge. Then you click here. You click right here at the bottom. You click right here. Okay, when you click there, it will bring it up again. Then you click inside it again. You tap inside it, then click on this middle one again. This is the merge. The middle one is the merge. So are you sure you want to merge the selected object? You say okay. Once you do that, okay. I'm okaying it now. Guess what? It's merged. Can you see it's merged? So I love that app. I'm undoing it. Yeah. Delete. All right. This is for the Pixel app. Now we are going to okay, this other one is used to achieve center. It's used to achieve center. Divide, if it is something you want to divide, so you know how many this thing you're dividing. Okay, you want to divide it more. Position, cancel. Cancel. Just click on it for it. See, the thing is that even me, there are many things I still need to work on this app. It's a very beautiful app. It's just a representative of your photo room, of your Photoshop on your phone. Now, let's go to the Pinterest app. I hope I still have my Pinterest. Oh God. Okay. Let's go to the photo room app then. I should have my Pinterest app. I should have it. Okay, yes. So this is my Pinterest app. Oh, I'm opening it for the first time. Gosh. Oh, good. Gosh. So, I already have my email stored into my Pinterest app, so I just log in. Oh, I'm not online. That's one thing I don't like about Pinterest app. So let's go to the photo room app first. Photo room app. One of the interesting things about the Pixel app is that unlike Canva and other apps that are used for design, my dear, the Pixel app does not require you being online. As you can see, I had to put my phone on flight mode to be making these tests. Sometimes when you are online, like I'm going to go online for the Pinterest app right now. Okay, when you're online, a lot of distractions, things keep coming in, messages and all that. I love the Pixel app. It's so cool. So, photo room. Okay, I open my photo room. Oh, photo room also need you to be online. All right, guys, this is for Pixel Lab. I'm going to be making a video on the photo room and the Pinterest app separately because I had no clue that I'm going to have to own my data. So I hope you enjoy the features of Pixel Lab. If you enjoyed it, follow us more. Follow Harmony Online Graphics School more. Thank you very much for watching.